Hello everyone, it is I, Tiger. Chili Beach. This show is pretty much a Canadian show made by Canadians, for Canadians, full of Canadian stereotypes. Today I shall be talking about the Chili Beach movie, The World is Hot Enough, that came out in 2008. The movie opens with a reference to James Bond, which even the title of the movie is another reference to the James Bond movie The World is Not Enough. It goes on with a fourth wall breaking song, which right away you can see that the animation isn't the best. The movie starts with a couple that's taking a trip to Canada. They both talk about Canadian stereotypes during the trip. When they arrive in Canada, toques fall from the overhead area, which I gotta admit, that's kinda creative. When the couple are brought to town, the intro music for the TV show starts with, of course, a different intro to suit the situation better. When they find out what the hotel of the town looks like, they leave immediately. So the main conflict of the movie is revealed to be that no one wants to visit the town of Chili Beach. The main characters are Frank and Dale, but to make things easier, I'll just call them the red guy and the blue guy. The red guy comes to the conclusion that the reason why no one wants to visit their town is because it's too cold. The blue guy sees that his friend is upset and builds a giant heater. How? I don't know. He tells the red guy that there's a safety switch to make sure that it doesn't heat up the world too much. And of course, later on, the red guy removes the safety switch. The President of the United States finds out about the giant heater and steals it during the night. The President reveals it to the world, turns it on, and puts it on full power. Since the safety was removed, it causes the end of the world. Yep, billions of people die. Only the people in the town of Chili Beach, the President of the United States, and some of his employees are still alive. The reason why the town of Chili Beach is still intact is because the town is so cold it counteracts the heat. The people in the town finds out that it's kind of the red guy and the blue guy's fault that the rest of the world has been destroyed, so they go into hiding. They find a shelter at a Scottish hunter's house. Now our heroes have to undo what they did.
There's nothing we can do. Everybody's dead. I wish I could just go back in time and undo everything I did.
Oh, okay, I guess it's a time-traveling movie now. The Scottish guy tells them about a time machine on the mountain in the cave, but it's guarded or whatever. The red guy and the blue guy climbs the mountain and comes across an ancient warrior clan. Apparently the red guy is the one, and he has to prove he's worthy by winning a fight. Blah blah blah, they get into the cave. They find the time machine, but since the movie isn't ready to end yet, the red guy accidentally destroys it. Now they need to fix it. To fix it, they unfreeze the inventor of the time machine, Alexander Bell. The blue guy and Alexander work together to fix the time machine, while the red guy steals a Zamboni. On his way back, the red guy saves an old lady, which is kind of pointless since they're going to go back in time to fix everything, and if they fix everything, then the old lady would be fine, but whatever. The girl sees him save the old lady and gains respect for him. They make a prototype for the time machine and test it. They were going to send the blue guy 1 minute into the past, but when they saw that it already works because the future blue guy appears out of nowhere, they realized they don't need to test it anymore. Instead of creating a paradox, they're stuck with two blue guys. The red guy solves the problem by getting rid of one of the blue guys, which brings up the question, why are they friends? I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be friends with someone who wouldn't hesitate killing a future version of you. So then the inventor of the time machine gets eaten by a polar bear, leaving the blue guy to finish fixing the time machine on his own. The blue guy fixes the time machine and both of them go back in time to stop the end of the world. During this process, they accidentally kill the present red guy. They need some help stopping the government from stealing the giant heater, so they use the medallion that they got from the ancient warrior clan to call for backup. Unfortunately, it needs 3 AAA batteries to make the medallion work. Wait a minute. Last time I checked, that's not how that works. Whatever. Somehow that works and the ancient warrior clan comes and helps. They all fight and win, blah blah blah, they get rid of the giant heater and live happily ever after. But first, the red guy kills the present blue guy, so then there would be only one blue guy. Seriously, why are they friends? Overall, this movie was pointless. Everything that happened was undone. The only thing that the main characters learn is that the town of Chili Beach is fine the way it is and it doesn't need people visiting it. As a standalone movie, I would say it's less than average. There are some good jokes, but then there are some bad ones. Sometimes the plot seems to go all over the place, and there's definitely some plot holes. To me, the blue guy's personality seems a bit off. Sometimes he can act like a complete idiot and naive, but other times he invents a giant heater that causes the end of the world. Also, the animation could have been better. I know that it has the same animation style as the TV show, but this is a movie. They could have at least improved the animation a bit. I mean, look at this scene. The water is just 2 layers of blue moving up and down. Even I can do that. Also, there's this annoying thing that keeps happening throughout the movie where the blue guy thinks he can't do anything right, since something he made killed billions of people. But of course, at the end of the movie, he fixes everything. The reason why I find this annoying is because the movie has to keep reminding you about it.
Good. It'll stop me from ever building anything again. Every time I build something, it just ends up going wrong. You're gonna have to show me what to do, Mr. Bell. I just screw it up. I'll screw it up! Anytime I build something, I screw it up! I won't do it!
Yeah, I get it. He doesn't believe in himself, but we all know that by the end of the movie, he's gonna fix everything. I honestly don't recommend this movie. I only recommend it if you've seen the show. Well, I've only seen the first season. I have no idea where to watch the other 2. Season 1 and this movie have their own DVD releases, but Season 2 and 3 and the second movie didn't. So yeah, the movie isn't terrible, but it isn't good either.